y'all. Okay, so before we start this episode today, we want to take the time out to remind everyone that at Let's Talk, we encourage safe drinking. While we're having fun, it is important to be responsible and not put others in danger. So make sure you settle in like we do and drink responsibly. With that said, let's talk together. Again.
I mean, I know, like we're back every month, but
Pretty much.
This is a new month, and are you invited to the cookout?
If you put raisins in your potato salad, you are not invited to the cookout.
You're not. If you put okra in your gumbo, you're not invited.
If you use Velveeta cheese in your mac and cheese, you are not invited to the cookout.
If you use canned green beans for the green beans, what's supposed to be a fresh vegetable, you are not invited.
If you related to Josh's mother,
goddamn,
you are definitely not invited to the cookout. You can't even bring paper plates because I can't trust you. But anyway.
Okay, we digress.
We here.
You get the point. So we are going to be doing a combination of batch drinks and cocktails, okay? So get some ideas, get it started. But what we are starting with right now is a Bourbon Sweet Tea. Yes. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, who doesn't like a good sweet tea? And yes, emphasis, sweet tea, okay? Not the unsweetened where you gotta add the little packets to the tea to make it drinkable, not that.
If we had red cups, it would have went in there. But we're going for business purposes. Visual.
Yeah, visual. So let's get started. I will give us a little bit of back history because obviously you can see that the tea is already brewed, but being that we are here with you in the studio, okay, I got to do some preparations beforehand, okay? Mm-hmm. So let's go through the ingredients and then let's get started. So within the sweet tea, you're going to basically start off with bringing 6 cups of water to boil, okay? Then once it's boiling, you add 6 tea bags of black tea. We used Earl Grey, okay? And you brew that for the amount of time that it says to brew. I brewed for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then I took out the tea bags, discarded those, and then I did my basically syrup, which was a cup of water, ginger root, half a cup of lemon juice, bring that to a simmer, and a cup of sugar, bring that to a simmer, okay? And that's just mostly so that the sugar can dissolve. And then basically strain it for all of the extra little ginger root parts, okay? You wanna get all of that out. And then we combine it with our tea, let that chill, and now we're here and ready to add our bourbon and our bitters.
Time to make a drink.
But before we get started in combining, I've never had this brand, girl, and you say you caught a sale off of Total Wine, which Total Wine always be getting us.
Cliff Falls.
So this is 90 proof. I don't know why she's setting us that, but I will say this: if you are making a mixed drink, you do want some strong stuff,
especially this batch.
I'm just saying. So maybe she might be onto something with the 90 proof. But let's see what Cliff Falls is talking about, okay?
Never had it.
I'm not drunk yet, guys.
Yet? You're planning on it? There's stages to it,
There's stages. So I just felt like
good.
Yep.
That's exactly what I like. We need this anyway.
Yeah, because we're gonna need. Okay, all right. So all right. Woo!
Smooth. It's got like a, what's that note?
I don't know, but the bourbon is bourboning. Bourboning, I don't know.
It's smooth.
It is actually smooth. And
it got some heat to it.
It is also 90 proof. Put it that way.
It's from Kentucky.
Well, there you go.
What's good things from Kentucky? Wasn't the Kentucky Flyer, of course.
That was a dud.
The Derby.
The Derby.
The chicken.
She said that with a straight face. But other bourbons.
Moonshine, probably.
Yeah, it's Kentucky, y'all. We don't got a strong list on what they got going. But for our Kentucky listeners, if there are any, tell us what's great about the great state of Kentucky. You know. Shit, because I don't know too much about Kentucky. Okay, wow,
This is very, very, very.
I'ma just okay.
Sounds like the aftermath.
It does. Wow. Okay.
Have you ever lived with a man before, lady? You will hear that like in the middle of the night, maybe early in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, now it's starting to sound like the other way.
Ooh, child. Okay. Well, that was lovely.
I mean, pleasant.
Okay. You want to go ahead and add 6 ounces.
Just the one?
Of our bourbon.
Ooh, child. Oh, I think 6 ounces might be a lot.
But this is like, a fairly big container of tea. So I'm thinking it'll even out. That's what I'm thinking, guys. I don't know.
We didn't even have a full shot and it only took you out.
Yeah, a little bit. It did, kind of.
What count am I on?
I don't know. Shit. That might have been 5.
This is 6?
I think that's 6. Guys, I hope that was 6. I wasn't counting because I thought she was counting. So
Should've known better than to think.
we're gonna use aromatic bitters, but you're free to use whatever bitters you want to. 12 of these. 6. And 12. All right. Well, that was.
You counted 10?
I counted 10. She's a hater. I really did count 10.
I was just making sure. I heard 8, and then
I know.
next thing you know,
I didn't count it. I didn't count it out loud because I thought it was maybe a little duplicative. All right, we've got our ice in there because we even though we're serving this over ice, we don't like to dilute too much.
Yeah. You want to get your lemons first and put it in?
You know what? Smart girl. Smart girl.
Let it marinate in the tea.
I'm gonna scoop this to the edge.
It looks like grandma's tea.
It do look like grandma's tea. Which, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, guys.
Looks so
Yay.
refreshing. Looks like a drink at the cookout.
It does. And these glasses do elevate it. It do make it look bougie, like bougie tea.
Bougie tea.
Bougie.
It's at the adults table.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, cheers. Here we go. Oh, this is dangerous.
You want to go start first? Whoa. It's good.
My bad.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's so good.
I didn't mean for you all to witness that, but just go.
Yes.
Well, you want to go first while I just, refill?
Listen, this is dangerous. This tastes like regular straight tea. No liquor in it, no nothing. It tastes like homemade lemon iced tea. Lipton, what's it called? Lipton time?
Lipton.
Country time and Lipton.
Oh, yeah,
two different things.
Yeah. You combine them.
It is so dangerous because it just tastes like regular tea. If I gave this to anybody, you would not taste a hint of bourbon in it. I like this only because it gives me cookout fall
Yes.
like vibes, but also at the same token, I'm possibly gonna get lit before the end of the event. But yeah, straight out of, I'll give this a 10 out of 10. For what it is, a 10 out of 10 for me.
Sorry, I'm trying to burp.
Oh,
and
you
it
refilled
stuck.
your cup.
I did.
Oh.
Because I chugged mine.
Wow, chip chitio.
So, okay. Really? Nah, so just piggybacking off what you said, I mean, it's really the perfect cookout drink because it's going to just keep you sipping. It's very refreshing, right? Because generally, you in somebody's backyard, it's hot. You got your plates. Okay, because let's be real, you have plates. For those people that really don't like this stuff to touch, they may have multiple plates, okay, situated. And you're eating and you just want something like refreshing to help, help you with your food. This is perfect. You just pretty much get tea, which is why you'll get up. And that's the problem.
And you can drink it, like you can just, I don't want to say back it down, but you know what I'm saying? Drink it like a regular drink instead of sipping on it because it's alcohol. You can't,
Exactly. So, I would definitely give this like a 9.5 or a 10. I mean, might just go off the bat and just give it a 10 because it's very refreshing. And I will say, if you do want to be a little bit more bourbon forward, you could always just add a little bit more bourbon to your to your glass. But I think that you just be mindful that
there's liquor in there.
There's liquor in it already, and you don't want to get toe up from the flow up. Because
I'm sorry to cut you off. It's kind of like how you go to brunch, you have bellinis and mimosas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, so in the past, I've been very skeptical with Earl Grey tea. Okay, because I'm like, that sounds like somebody's old great auntie version of tea or whatever. But we have now incorporated either an Earl Grey syrup or something of that sort in the last few shoots. And it actually has really enhanced the cocktails. So I'm going to say, even though I may not be having a cup of Earl Grey tea for breakfast, I will say it adds a lot of flavor to the cocktails and it really enhances it. And this was actually perfect for the sweet tea.
It really was. And I add the lemon to it.
Yeah. It's just, I can't find anything wrong.
It's literally tea.
It's tea. It's tea. It's better
Don't expect nothing else but tea. And maybe you stand on the table at the end of the event.
Okay, the twisted teas or whatever.
I have never had one of those.
Okay, I've had one or two, and I can't tell you how artificial tasting it does taste. They do what they're supposed to do. Okay, it's a twisted tea, but
you could tell it got some stuff in it.
There's something to be said about actually brewing your tea ahead of time, fresh ingredients, and going for then mixing it into whatever beverage that you're making. That just it enhances it. So
it's so light and refreshing. It tastes just like tea. I don't even know how else to put it.
I don't know how else to put it either.
Just be careful.
Be careful. For our fellow lightweights, hear ye. Come here. This is your segment. Come here.
Great for you to have.
1 glass, 2 glass max.
Just drink with caution.
Get or just be eating.
If they follow the recipe, they should be fine, right? But if you add more, then be cautious. If you like to taste some of your liquor, you're probably gonna add more to it.
Right.
6 ounces is probably not gonna do it for you.
Right.
But we got stuff we gotta do.
We have other things we have to taste.
Like adulting.
Thus, chores and stuff, and getting kids ready for school and crap. All of that. Which is maybe why I might have another one of these.
This is great to have at a party.
This is definitely, so that's the other thing, right? So when we make batch drinks, the other thing that I consider is how easy is it if I need to make another batch of it, right? Or if I need to replicate. So probably what I would do is just make 2 of these guys, brew two jugs worth.
Instead of only half of it?
Yeah. And then just add, at that point, 12 ounces of bourbon and the bitters and then get it going. So either way, I think this is a pretty easy batch drink. Like it's not rocket science. Obviously, it did take me some preparation ahead of time, so just understand this is not a drink you're going to probably make 2 hours before your friends show up, because it needs a chance to cool down and all of that. So just think about that, but it's pretty easy to make, okay? Yeah, so you guys should try it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. What
Ring the
else?
bell.
Oh yes, and ring the bell. You got to ring the bell. But also, again, listen, what are some of your go-to cookout favorites? Please don't say your homemade brew, which is like everything under the kitchen sink. I'm not trying that. I do have places that I have to go.
And make sure that you give us cocktails that we can get the ingredients readily available. And not something that we gotta go import from Russia or somewhere crazy. No.
To be honest, I be having I might need to follow my own rule based off of one of the other cocktails that we're doing. Anyway, I digress. You guys need to try this. You will not regret it. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this. Okay? All right. Bye. Bye.